All right, let's go over to crude oil. Crude oil, let's look at it. We only have 2 patterns on JaySignal. Okay, JaySignal is a standalone system by itself. All right, I have market profile that overlays over all markets across the board. You can trade any market with JaySignal, doesn't matter what it is. All futures, stocks, you can trade it with the JaySignal. Okay, I even trade the Forex with it. The bottom line is this. You'll get a big red line that overlays over top your JaySignal. You have a big green line that overlays over top the JaySignal. I overlay them off of what's called my Renko bar type, my 3-sim Renko. You'll see it up here in the upper left-hand corner. It says Sim Renko, Symmetry Renko bar type. Gerald and I have locked this to our own server so it does not get out to the public because it works beautiful with my Fibonacci market profile Elliott wave system here, JaySignal. What we want to do is this. Very simple how to trade JaySignal. There's only one setup you need to learn on JaySignal. All in 2015, all in 2016, all in 2017. The same setup has worked for 30 years with market profile. The same exact setup. 30 years. Show me one indicator out there that can work for 30 plus years going strong. There's thousands of indicators out there. I've seen 99.9% are worthless. There's no holy grail out there. There never will be. Don't try to think someone's going to say, hey, I got the next holy grail. They're lying to you. Nothing works 100% of the time. So what we have to do, though, is we have to find something to give us a leading edge over our trading opponents. What can give you and I the edge on a daily basis to put us in a high probability position to increase our profit and loss statement, meaning increase our profits in the market? How we do it is this. The best way to trade market profile is this. I got the red as high value area. I got the green as low value area on your own Ninja charts. I came up with 2 wave patterns that work great with JaySignal. I have a motive wave, which is with 5-minute moving average trend, and I have a corrective wave, which is against 5-minute moving average trend. Now, I do have a 5-minute moving average trend filter built into JaySignal. I don't have it overlaid on here right now. You do have that option. There's a parameter built into JaySignal that will show these exact moving averages on this black chart over here. This black chart, these same exact moving averages are overlaid over top your JaySignal on the 3-sim Renko. Same exact values, exactly the same. Because if the 5-minute trend is up, then if I break out a high value area, then I have what's called a motive wave. Motive waves are only with 5-minute trend. As you can tell with these moving averages to my left here, that was way up. Moving averages were up. So I only want to look for what's called motive waves. When I first break outside a high value area, that's my red line. This is where a lot of the novice traders or the amateur traders get taken out. I call them wrongly positioned traders getting taken out because a lot of them think high value area is where you sell the market. Wrong. You read all these books on market profile, high value area, sell it. No, not in an uptrend. They're novice traders. They have no clue what they're talking about. You let market profile break out at high value if the 5 minutes in an uptrend called a motive wave. You let it retest and you take the first JaySignal long. I got my beautiful, gorgeous blue Fibonacci dot that came up, my green arrow that said I'm in a possible Elliott wave, wave 3 long, and then I got a triangle that told me I had an order imbalance on market delta to get in, and then she goes up. All right? Then we come back inside of market profile again. So the easiest way to trade JaySignal off the 3-sim Renko, do not take any trades unless you break inside or outside of this red and green line. You don't have to worry about the control point. I don't even have the control point on here. The control point is an accumulated, it's the most volume that's been accumulated in the market. I'm not worried about a control point. That's a stop out phase. I don't trade signals inside of market profile on the 3-sim. I only want to trade the value areas when they break out or they break just back inside of value. So I break outside of value, but that's not good enough. I need to know the exact bar to get in. That's where JaySignal comes in. I got my own proprietary Fibonacci pullback, my own proprietary Elliott wave arrow, my own proprietary market delta that tells me there's an order imbalance to buy the green triangle when it comes up. There you go. Pop. If I'm using a 3-sim Rico, I would not do more than a 15-tick hard stop on these trades. You do not need more than a $150 stop on these trades. Okay? Then I come back inside of market profile, HVA. I now have what's called a corrective wave. Remember, there's only one setup to learn with 2 wave patterns. There's a motive wave, which is with 5-minute trend, with 5-minute moving averages, and there's a corrective wave or a counter trend wave that's against 5-minute trend. And this is where all these Fibonacci gurus fail. This is where all these Elliott wave technicians fail. They don't know how to trade a counter trend trade, right? Because counter trend traders, when I get traders that come over, it's always they come from another trading room or another methodology, and they lost because what? They keep counter trend trading the market. They jump in front of a runaway train, or they try to catch a falling knife every day. It can't go any lower. Yes, it can. It can't go any higher. Yes, it can. So what we have to understand is the market dynamics. We need to let the market tell us when to trade. We're not telling the market when to trade. I'm not smart like that. You're not smart like that. You're not smarter than the market. I'm not smarter than the market. We're going to let the market tell us when it's going to weaken itself. When I get back inside a high value, the market has just told me it has now become weakened. I look for the first JaySignal corrective wave short. Worked again. Then we come back down all the way down. Now the moving average crossed down, right? So we get below LVA. Looking for a possible motive wave short. Get the red fib dots, but guess what? I don't get an arrow and I don't get a triangle. So guess what? Not a motive wave short. So now I'm back inside of LVA. I'm back into a corrective wave because moving averages are down. You can look for the first retracement short, and sure enough, my JaySignal nails the exact low again. My Fibonacci's fire off. Your alarms go off when you're Ninja Trader. Your green arrow says I'm in a possible Elliott wave 3, the largest wave pattern on an Elliott wave, 3 and a 5 wave. I get the green triangle telling me there's a market delta, order imbalance, buy imbalance. Sure enough, shoot straight through the roof. So I had a motive wave, a corrective wave, a possible motive wave, but never gave me a signal short, into a corrective wave long. Look how accurate that was. Now, what we don't trade with the 3-sim is we don't trade this right here. We don't trade this signal right here. Why? Is it just breaking through market profile? No. So we're not catching the wrongly positioned traders. This is for novice traders to trade this retracement signal right here. We trade the first break back inside of LVA, outside of LVA. Break inside of HVA, outside of HVA. If you do that, look at your accuracy this morning. We've nailed it again. Look at all the videos we've done at daytradingthefutures.com. Look at our private sessions. We got over 200 videos doing the same exact setup every single day in the market. Why? Why are we smarter than our trading opponents? What gives us the edge over all these different thousands of indicators out there? Thousands of gurus. What makes us better at this? Why? Because we're using market profile that's worked for 30 years as a footprint of the market. We're letting order flow, supply and demand dictate where we buy and sell to the exact bar. Then what we're doing, once it breaks out of market profile or back inside of it, that's the only time we can trade with the 3-sim. Then we let my JaySignal give me the exact timing to get into the exact bar. We let my Fibonacci give me the area. We let my arrow give me, we're in an Elliott wave pattern, and we let the triangle give us the exact bar entry. Now, get this. There's a great way to trade the corrective waves. We don't take counter trend waves, right, unless we get back inside of LVA or HVA. We don't counter trend trade the market. But the best time to counter trend trade the market is at session highs or session lows. If you tell that to any trader, they're like, you're crazy. Now you're catching the falling knife and you're catching the runaway train. No, you're not. Because we're smarter than that. We're more knowledgeable than that, than the average trader. We know session lows and session highs are great trading opportunities because that's when they take traders to the woodshed. That's when they get all these trend traders that look at moving averages, moving average convergence divergence. It's funny, a lot of these trade rooms, they'll trade the name of the convergence divergence. There's a big trading room that's been around since 2002, wanted us to partner with them. I was like, listen, your filter is a Mac, you know that. They're like, yeah, we just changed the name. It's just, there's so much junk out there, it's crazy. Is that you can't listen to some of these guys and gals. You have to look at the session high and session low, right? We come into session high, session low. And that's the best JaySignal corrective waves because we get back inside a low value area, get the first retracement, look at that pop. We got a session high. I consider a session high after midnight. We're a session high. We get back inside of HVA, first corrective wave. Those are your best corrective waves when you're coming off a session high or session low because you're catching all the wrongly positioned traders that know nothing about the market. They have no clue on how to trade the market because they're buying the high, they're selling the low, and they're getting stopped out on the retracement. That's good for us. But you can't take a corrective wave unless you get back inside of LVA first retracement. Now, I have what's called a trade zone. I went over a whole little zone about this. All right, get this. My trade zone, I got almost 600 traders around the world that trade this trade zone. I'm about done, Gerald. I got traders that can trade off of a blank chart. I can take one of my news traders and put it beside a 20 to 30-year trader that's traded news, and they can outperform them. Why? Because I know the exact buy and sell zone when I was a small order execution trader. And we've done this tons and tons of times over. I know when the news is released where to buy and sell to the exact bar off of a blank chart. So what I've done is I've taken that methodology, my ebook methodology, and I put it into the JaySignal. And I tell traders to do this. If you come off of a session low and you get a trend change on my JaySignal, blue triangle, if it retraces 62 to 76.4%, that's your exact time to look for a corrective wave long. So check this out. Look how cool this is. Not only did I retrace into my buy zone of 62 to 76% on a corrective wave, those are your best ones. I got the JaySignal told me the exact triangle to get into to the exact bar. It stopped right at my 62% level. Look at that. And I got 600 traders around the world that do that on a blank chart. But you don't need a blank chart. You got JaySignal to tell you exactly where to get in. There's my blue fib dots into my zone off of a session low. There's my beautiful L8 wave showing us a wave pattern 3 up, number 3 wave up. There's my triangle to get me long. You show me one system around the world that can do that. Show me one. Email it to me. I'd love to see it. One system that can do that. That's that accurate using a combination of this technique. Show me one technique better than this technique. One. Because market profile to me can't be beat. Show me one thing that can beat market profile. Because I can show you hundreds of charts that's worked. Thousands. Hundreds and thousands of charts that's worked on the same exact setup. Look on our website. We got over 200, 230 videos just on this one setup. One setup. One. On a motive and corrective wave into the buy and sell zone. The market is very orderly, guys and gals. What it takes from you is discipline and patience. If I'm trading off the 3 sim Renko on shallow retracements, you better not be trading unless you're buying and selling off of what? Market profile. So if I'm trading today and you're trading off here, look where you're trading at. Look at my circles. Break HVA, told you to trade that first retracement. Break inside of HVA off of a session high, look for your retracement. Break inside of LVA, market's gaining strength, JaySignal, look for the retracement. So my JaySignal is called every single major inflection point on crude oil again today. Every single one. The black charts, we're into what? A number 3 corrective wave long. So the black charts and the JaySignal together, it's a marriage made in heaven. You know exactly what to do, not by the seat of your pants. You get big heads up on it. But trade session lows, session highs. I love trading the corrective waves off of that.